So we are in the lethal egg.
Yes,
King Spoon,
you are.
describe the lethal egg.
Maybe I won't, Nick. Maybe maybe I was gonna. I'm doing it because I want to, not because you told me to. All right.
Okay, dude.
Hey, Keith, you should not describe it.
Just
No,
leave us
I'm
in the
gonna.
dark. We just use our own imagination separately. Like, oh, this is
We're
a
in a
pinball
tavern.
machine?
Nothing really special about it. It's just a tavern. There's some guys.
Does it have booths? Does it have chairs? Does it have long tables?
No,
Is
there's
it
little
vending
tavern,
machine?
little circles. It's got a little stage in the southwest corner.
Nice.
And the stairs
It's
fall
really
in the
south.
northeast corner.
Look,
And
man.
a big bar, and behind the bar is a shorter little halfling woman, with this sort of auburn hair, and she's just standing behind the table, and she's leaning against it, sort of looking around.
A short halfling woman, huh? Well, tell me whenever you find a tall halfling.
That would be very, very difficult. Right,
Imagine being
well,
short
lads,
couldn't be me.
how about we get ourselves a nice private room to discuss the matters at hand, eh?
Do I already have a room?
Horace, yes, you have a room. No one else has yet.
Do you guys want to go into mine?
Well, if you're asked nicely. You haven't bought me a drink or anything, but sure.
Oh, yes. Just come right in.
Didn't he technically buy you a drink?
I'm just making.
Oh, no, wait, that was Charles.
Yeah, Turtle's bought me. I'm just making a joke, being invited to someone's room and all.
Oh, I don't get it.
Yeah, you're too young. Let's just go up.
All right. So, So,
All right. So
You
where?
said
What?
you
What?
had,
What kind of
Horace,
accoutrement does he
you have a
in his
room for one.
But can
We
we
know stuff
fit in it?
ourselves in there.
Like, comfortably? Like,
Yeah.
is there a place to like sit or rest or like
I mean,
just to convene, basically?
yeah, you guys could like chill out.
Okay, cool. That's what I. All right, sick. Let's go in. I gotta close the door. And I'm gonna say, okay. So Horace, you say we got someone that we gotta knock off, hey?
If you don't want to have difficulties, that is.
Okay, well let's figure out what our options are there. Figure out what we may be working with, and then see if we can talk about Mr. Chungus here.
See, I'm good at.
He smiles as he gets called Mister.
I'm good at places, so I don't think Xavier would be. It would be hard, but for you guys, it's gonna be a lot worse.
Just tell us who the
Well,
dude told us to kill.
You'll kill the owner of the arena.
They're apparently really good.
He told you a name. I don't know if you got it.
I forgot the name.
Blight Digby. I'll give this to you. Stop forgetting names, though.
Blake
Important.
Digby.
I'm terrible with names, but I'll try. Yes, Blake Digby.
Blight Digby.
Blight Digby.
Blight Digby.
I thought it was something like
Blight
Blight or
Digby.
Blake or
That's
something.
his stage name. You don't know that's his actual name. That's the name you were told.
Blake Digby is the person we have to kill.
What would I know about like the area in terms of like how important the arena is and like the cultural presence of it around the? Is it a city that we're near or like a town? Like what?
Not much. You didn't really know much coming out of Gaelish.
Fair.
I mean, the Starkport Arena might ring like a bell. Like you might get like a sense of deja vu of hearing it before, but you've never like actually. It'd be a really distant knowledge of it if there was any. Now Charles could roll a history check. To give me a little bit of a
For what?
for the Starkport Arena. As
Alright.
he mentions the name Blight Digby. If you want to if you want to know about what the arena is and who that is. Yeah. The Starkport Arena is massive. It is held twice yearly, every 6 months, and the population of this town, this harbor town in southeast Arlon, can increase almost double. Hundreds, sorry, thousands of people come to Starkport just for the arena to compete, to play in, to watch. It's an event. It's a marvel. It's one of the biggest gatherings of people, just based on how many people come here in Arlon. It's really important to most of the people around here.
Alright. Oh, well, I described that in
Blight
character.
Digby runs it. He's been running it for the past
What did you
17
say?
years. Blight Digby runs it, but he's been running it for the past 17 years.
Oh, okay. Do I describe this in character?
You know it in character.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, really, you haven't heard of this? I asked them.
Do you live under a rock?
No, I live under a tree.
Ah,
Okay,
Well,
so
it makes a lot of money.
I live under a cow.
Yeah, I live with
Mm.
cows, dude.
Oh,
the large scale event, probably of your population of your town 1,000 times
or
over.
more. Oh no.
A single event where multitudes of people from most the country of Arlon and possibly and the world to come see
Yeah, no,
the
a lot
event.
of people
and
come here,
compete.
like from across the world. You'll get fucking Scandians. You'll get people from fucking from Schneidsbergeland. You'll get people from Scotty. A whole lot of people come here. Warriors from across the globe looking for a challenge.
And this is a competing event, uh, and it's massive. I'm impressed that someone on this planet hasn't heard of it.
And
Well,
you would also know that there's been a reigning champion for the past 9 years called by the name of El Intruso.
And that's gonna be real quick.
There's been a champion that has been reigning for the past 9 years by the name of El Intruso.
it's
Oh.
kind of sussy.
Yo, Ellen Trousseau, your mom. All right, so
No, you'll
Work
see.
bad.
You'll see. All right.
So we have to kill him,
The guy who runs the whole
maybe.
show.
But
Thousands
if
of
you're saying you're
people.
royalty, then would you be able to get us out of this situation, Mr. Chungus?
I
Well,
mean, you're
we'd have
basically
to
the.
find.
If you're who you say you are the king's nephew.
And I can prove it. And I prove it by bringing out the big boy royalty sticker.
Yeah, you have a scroll of pedigree.
What's it written in?
I'm not. It'd probably be written in Arlonian, but no, it'd probably be written. No, yeah, it'd be like if it was just like a thing guaranteeing that you're part of the royal family, it'd be written in Arlonian. However, there is the royal seal on the bottom of it, which is really easy to tell. It's a seal of red wax with the same sort of raised fist that's on the flag, which I can show.
Well, I'll be a Cov's uncle.
Oh wow, this is really gonna help us.
Yes, but that doesn't make our immediate. It gives us definitely a few more options, but doesn't really
Alright,
solve
we
our
have 7
immediate
days.
problem. 7 days.
I guess forgot to mention that part.
Okay,
And
that
if this
gives us.
guy is threatening us like
gives
this, I
us-
don't. He just stop in order to abide by what I want. I think he would take advantage of this and possibly try to kidnap me or something like that. After all, I am of much importance.
So, why was a man as important as you stealing something from a ship?
That's a good question, lad.
Why'd you go with us?
Well, I wanted to get out. Having such a nice life in the castle is always great. And I love my family. But I feel as though the adventures out here in this big wide world will bring me much more joy and fulfillment in life.
So you just got bored?
You know, some people have hobbies. Some people knit. Some people fish. And I guess
Some
you
people break out of their
steal.
homes to do something illegal.
Yeah, some people, join to get some aces.
Is it illegal to steal something that has already been stolen?
Actually, yes. Probably. I'm not super familiar with international law, though. I only know the clan law,
Oh,
which is if you do shit, you get hit. Anyway, point is, I think we have some options here. We could go through with killing this guy. That means that thousands of people will probably be after us for ruining their games, or this man probably
also,
is rich, has people on his side. If he ends up dead, he also has a family, obviously, probably. I mean, again, being rich means you get wives easy. Anyway, point is that that's going to be a little bit of an issue. But if we don't, remove him from his position, the man that you're talking to is going to put our head on pikes.
oh, there's another option. We kill the man telling us to kill the other man. He's also pursuing us
Yes,
and
but the
doing
thing
illegal
is,
activities.
if we kill him, the man with was it the man you were talking to with the blue face and eye patch and whatnot?
I'm talking about killing that guy, yes.
Okay, yeah. You say that he has connections higher up. I think that if we anger them, that could also be an issue. There is a third option. There is a third option though. We could try grab the blight guy, take him on a ship up to Konya, get asylum from King Chungus, let Blight loose in Konya. The guy who hired you probably isn't going to go looking for him if he's not in the arena anymore. He's probably not going to want to come back if we say, hey, this guy was trying to kill you. We saved your life. Don't go back down to that arena or else you're going to get a shiv in your back. Bada bing, bada boom. The guy's alive. Our problems are solved here. I think that maybe we can reconnect with Broad to talk about, hey, we're nice people who tried to also prevent Sanemalos, who is, not exactly, I don't want to say nice people, but a nation that, anyway, point is that by
I
getting this mace, by doing all this stuff, I think we might be able to finagle our way into being in a good position where we're not being hunted by thousands of people.
There's a couple issues. One, I was not hired. This is something I need to do.
Oh, so you just felt like doing this?
Nope. It's more not hire, but a request you could per se. It's a job. Yes, a job. That'll work. It's my job.
A job would involve you getting hired.
What do you mean? Like, for your family,
Sorry.
or
Or no, it's
Like-
I don't know, it's
for a king, or a lord of some kind?
uh running errands, I guess would be more described.
One hell of an
That's
errand,
different.
stealing from a guy powerful enough to threaten your life.
Eh, um,
Well,
there's
anyone can
something
try.
more important than my life.
Okay,
But,
well maybe we don't have to think about who you're working for now.
I don't
but
really care where the mace goes as long as it doesn't reach Sally Molly. Sunday
Oh.
Mom.
Well, even better. We can just present it as a gift to King Broad. Is Broad still the king of Konya?
Yes.
Ah,
Of course he
we bring it to the king. He says, "Aye, thanks for the mace. You're a real nice
Number two.
lads." Bada bing, bada boom.
He'll
My father is the heir
will
to the
be
throne.
attacked as soon as we try leaving. So it'll be hard procuring a boat,
Well, no,
especially
I'm saying like we get the guy out. Like, when's the next arena hole shindig?
I don't know. Do I know? Keith, do I know?
You would know, no.
Well, how about we go? Mm, well, I would go downstairs and ask, but then if we ask, hey, when's the next arena thing, and then we end up being seen with Blight, could be suspicious. Suspicious.
Why? I mean, we could get a boat, or we could just, like said, no, maybe we don't kill him, but we just do a little deal with the guy going after us.
Well, no, that's what. Yeah, but the guy going after us probably has connections that'll make life hard for us. I say we nab the
So will
Blight
the guy we
guy,
have to kill.
kidnap him, smuggle him on a ship out of here. All the world thinks he's dead. We know he's not. We also got the mace. Give him to King Broad. Let him loose in Konya. Give Broad the mace. Bada bing, bada boom.
All right. How are we supposed to kidnap him?
Well, he fake his death.
How? Faking a death is very hard.
Well, I mean, you
Also-
said that the guy didn't need to see the body. I'm sure that if Mr. Blight doesn't come into work tomorrow, the guy that contracted you will probably think, "Hey, they've done their job. Good lads." Meanwhile, we're loading a body on a ship to Konya.
What if they're watching the ports?
So, one problem.
What's that?
I don't want to get rid of this mace.
Well, you
Think
take it
of-
home.
Well, you'll at least be taking it home, so it's nice and safe, eh? Think of it that way. Who better to
Uh,
trust with your mace than your own flesh and blood?
I trust them. I know they would do nothing wrong. They would not do anything bad with it or mess
So
it
you
up.
can have the mace.
However, I want it and want to
Yeah,
keep
well-
it with me
Well,
close.
think about this. Who's the most likely to make sure no one takes that from you and is willing to protect you?
Me, because I have the mace.
Okay.
He is right. It would be himself.
I can handle myself.
I still think we should go to Konya.
Well, we
I
shouldn't
agree.
kidnap
just-
a man.
I
How
don't
did-
agree that mace should be taken away from me.
We'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
How about we kill the guy trying to kill us?
All right, you know where he
Or knock
lives?
him out. No.
You know where to
but
find
we
him?
should- Do you know where to find the arena guy?
Yeah, check the arena first.
Why would he live his own arena? Well,
I'm saying we ask
Yeah,
people
point.
around, Get an
we
alibi.
could ask.
You got
Hmm.
no leads on the guy. You don't. Do you even know the guy who hired you? You know his even you. Do
Yes,
you know
I
his
do. I
real
know
name?
him. Yes, I do.
All right, what's his name?
I can't tell you that.
Well, you can. It'll be very helpful in finding out who he is.
I mean,
And
just
where
I
he
know
is.
it's sexual, I just don't want to tell you.
Uh, just call him. Just call him Ob. Anyways.
No,
he,
he's talking about the blue guy.
The blue guy.
you
He's
know?
talking about the blue guy, the one that you're saying to kill.
Oh yeah.
blue
No,
guy.
no. No, I don't know who he is, but we know where his underlings are.
Told you his name, and he told
I'm
you about.
I'm terrible with names. Oh right, Brent. Yeah, he had a really bad name. It was
Brendan. Brendan.
Brendan. Yeah, Brendan. Horrible name.
It's like
Brendan.
Brandon.
So you just got a
worse.
first name and that's it.
Yeah.
Don't
Is
know
it
where he
Brendan?
lives.
And
You
his
only
favorite
know that he somewhat controls a warehouse that we already stole from. And they know that we stole from it because the merchandise is going to be missing, and therefore there's going to be more guards there, so we can't go back and get more information.
If we try to leave, he'll try to kill us. And if he tries to kill us, we kill the people trying to kill us and we leave. Then it just comes down to a simple matter if we can beat them.
You know what? That works. We go, we grab the blight guy, we head to the boats. If people try and kill us, we escape using. Oh, gods. Alright. They might be watching the port, right? We got 7 days. They're gonna make sure that we don't skip 10.
They might control the ports as well if they are criminals, I guess.
Aye, that's right. And probably control coaches and stuff
So
as
we
well.
might not be able to get a boat.
Do you know how to drive a boat,
Nope, I do not. Do you?
Charles?
I don't believe I do. Do I, Keith?
You can look in your vacancies.
Yeah, I don't.
Ah, shite,
Or,
me neither.
no, I don't. But we could
Uh,
hire someone.
Yeah, but that person could be in the pocket of the Brandon fella that Horace was talking about.
I was thinking more of a private one.
I'm
Who's
saying
solo.
they're still
Doesn't work
probably
together.
owned by people who work for the guy that the Brandon fella. Again,
Then
if
I
it-
don't know what.
I'm assuming that
Is
the
it-
Brandon fella has good connections based on what Horace is telling us.
He probably does. I'm gonna go. I need to do something. You guys,
Where are you going now, lad?
No, I'm not going anywhere. You guys are the ones I need to get out of my room real quick.
You know what? Fair. Charles, how
Yes.
about we get a room together? Split a bit of coin between us.
Saucy.
What is that? Is that some kind of elvish? I don't understand.
I'm just talking about if you leave the room, maybe go back
Um,
downstairs. And go to
sure.
The blood there.
Sussy.
Or
Ellen
I
Trousseau,
could-
just so stupid. What's up?
I'd rather have a room by myself, and then you have one with Horace. Nothing against you. It's just
Horace already
really
has
don't-
a room, numbnuts. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have insulted you. That was a little bit rude of me. I apologize.
well, you would share a room with him.
He already has a room. He's already paid for it to have a room by himself.
Listen, you guys out.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna dip into. I'm assuming there's like a hallway or something outside of his
Okay.
door.
Yeah, you can
Okay, let
stand
me
outside
see
the
how
door.
expensive the rooms are. I walk up to the tavern and I look at the shorty.
Alright.
Okay, you
Yeah,
walk
there's a
down.
woman behind the counter who is currently talking to someone, but you can wait like maybe a minute or two, and then it'll go away, and then yeah, you'll see the woman who's currently sitting on a bar stool on her side of the bar. And so he says, hello, what can I get you? My name's Hara.
Oh, my name's Charles, and I was looking at how much rooms in here would cost.
Right. You're Charles and you're Bresh, right?
Yes.
That's us.
Okay, alright. I wanted to make sure, you
We
know.
came with the dark elf fella.
How do you know our names, perchance?
Oh, it's sort of a talent I have. I'm good at guessing them.
You see, I've seen this before, but I also don't know if she actually knows our names because she's gonna shoot us in our sleep.
She's got a big smile on her face. It
Smile.
frames. She's a shorter, sort of stockier halfling woman.
Like how short? Like
She's like, she's like 3'4". She's
Let's
a halfling.
go!
She's short. She's a bit on the rounder side. She's got a very sort of rotund face
She's
and
shaped
a real
like a
big
friend.
smile that frames her face very nicely. And she says, "Oh, it's just a talent of mine."
Thinking about rolling insight?
Yeah, if you want to.
If you wish.
I am a bit
Is
sus.
Charles is Charles sussing her out?
A little bit. It's a little odd to just know our names, especially after we just yeah. I believe her.
I mean, yeah, like it. Maybe she's just really good at guessing names, man. Who knows?
Right.
Well, can we get your
Well,
name, Bonnie Lass?
oh, well, I already said my name's Hera. Well,
Hera.
it's spelt Hera, like Hera, but I pronounce it Hera because of my accent.
I see what you mean. You're from Scotty, lass.
I am. My family immigrated actually from Thalicfold back when the nation was at war with itself. And we've been in Scotland ever since, so much so that, I picked up the accent, I suppose.
I've been there a long
And now I
time.
work here in Starkport.
There we go. Stockport's alright. Not much.
Wait,
Like,
are we
It's a
in Scotty
pretty
right now?
quiet. What do you
Or-
say? No,
where are we?
we're in Southeast Arlon currently.
Oh, okay.
yeah, she's just
I've
from.
sort of
Just
bounced
looking
around all over the place. It's a pretty quiet town until it gets arena time, and that's going to be in a couple of weeks. So I'm sure you can already see the population increase, and there are people all over the place.
Oh, you see
You
a
see
lot of business
one-
around arena time. When do people start moving in for the arena stuff?
Well, it depends on how important they are to the arena. Uh, some of the competitors will come in half a month early. You should be seeing a lot of population increase now. I mean, the arena's in 2 weeks. It's going to be happening very soon, and there are a lot of people coming in to come watch it. I would suggest you watch it, maybe compete too. You
Well,
look
I
like
was
a
actually
local
thinking,
staple.
I'm actually, well, my family's from Scotty, but I was born in Gaelish.
Oh, I thought so. Your accent was a bit different.
Yeah, I was born in Gaelish, and I grew up on a cow farm. We got some highlands up there, and mine pretty big and strong from among my
Wait!
siblings.
Don't tell me. Bogale?
But yeah, the White Cow Clan. Do you
Wow,
know my
you know it's
grandfather Lorcan?
Oh
I
God.
do know Lorcan. Oh, what a good lad he is. What's he up to nowadays?
He's getting a little bit older now. Have to help him with his soup, but nah, he's still caring for old Bertha. That cow's still kicking, believe it or not.
The Bertha Stewart, I remember
This,
when she was but a
this
wee calf.
accent is
Yeah, growing
hanging.
up
Me
with
and
her all.
Lurkin,
I hate their
we were
voices.
good pals
This
back when he was
accent.
younger, but now we're both getting a lot older now, and I
feel
can't
like their
really
accents
go and hang out
keep
with
getting
him.
thicker as they talk to
Ah,
each other.
That's how it works, bro. Have you ever heard people of like a different country talking English begin like talking to each other more? Their accents get more and more of that country. That's exactly how it is.
ah.
Yeah, Charles, this accent is getting nailed into his skull with that mace that he's had.
Oh,
God,
you say you're getting older, but I wouldn't be able to tell it. You look as bonny as a fresh elk. Anyway,
Oh, you're too kind, Brish. Now, are you looking for runes?
I'm actually looking for a way to find entry to talk to the man in charge. Blight fella, eh?
Oh, what for?
Well, I'm thinking of competing, If I'm large and in charge, I think I might have a little
Oh,
wee go at some of the wrestling
oh,
events.
you don't need to worry about talking to Blight. There's this ticket man who is at the front, and he'll do all the work for you. You've got to sign up as a team. You got to have a team name, and you sign up, and then you get in for the first round, which I think it's capture the flag or something along those lines. And then in the next round, it's whoever won the first one goes against the champion in combat, and it's quite the sight to see, really.
How are the prizes awarded? Do we ever get to see the big man himself? I heard about Blight being the guy who runs the whole show, and I really want to shake his hand for bringing sporting goods to the people. Physical fitness is
Oh,
really important for these dog types.
yeah. Blight he's I don't really know what he does with his off time, honestly. I mean, he's got a booth in the arena that he calls down from. He's got a real loud voice. Probably some magic of some kind. I don't know. It evades me. But he just talks from a booth really. Other than that, he never really shows up.
I never see him around town or anything. You're just in there all day.
No, you really don't actually. And you don't see the that champion either. That El Intruso. He's quite the fighter. He is. He's got a mask and he's real strong. He's good at grabbing people and throwing them around and such.
Okay, sorry. All right.
Quite the charmer.
Hey, well, I think we may have something to do in the morning. That seems like a real good time. So, the ticket man's still taking entries this early.
Oh yeah. The ticket. I mean, they're on sale. Or they're for sale. You know, like a month early if you really want to get in to the the first sort of portion. You might have to hurry though. At this point, a lot of the competitors are returning, so they automatically have signed up. So if you're like a new and trying to get in there, you probably want to hurry.
Gotcha. If you have people staying here, that are traveling from abroad. You ever get like foreigners here?
Oh yeah, all the time. The egg we call it. This place it gets a whole lot of people coming in and out. Just because it's right next to the dock. It's the first tavern you see really if you're on this part, and it's it gets quite a bit of business, I think.
That's good. That's good. Well, you seem to have done well for yourself, and I hope that we do well for ourselves, making our team in the arena. I thank you very much for the information, the warm welcome to Stockport.
Right. I'll be rooting for you. I'll be in the audience.
That's great. That's great. Well, I'll be looking to see your sunny face there. But for now, I think I'll have to retire into a room. And speaking of that, we can get a double bedroom, or do you have double bedrooms that we can split for
Oh
a
yeah,
cheaper fare?
yeah. We do. That would probably be just maybe 4 silver pieces for the two of you.
I see. We came into a little bit of luck recently, and actually, all I've got is gold pieces. You think you can get us a wee bit of change?
Oh, yeah, no problem, no problem.
All right.
And she'll take the gold piece from you and hand you back 6
I'd like
silver
to show her
pieces.
my royal badge and show her how rich I am, so that way and how cool I am, so she discounts that 4 silver. JK.
Jesus. I think she'd charge you more. I think she'd charge you
No.
more
Yeah.
if she knows you're
That
rich.
Yeah,
would,
she
that
would
would be
never.
a smart thing, but she would
Hera
never.
would never. She's such a nice lady.
She's great. I love Hera.
I love Hera too.
She fucking knows Lorcan. She knows Lorcan and Big Bertha. That's great. She knows my grandfather. That's wonderful. All right.
And you're like saying that as you guys are going up the steps. Anyways,
I was like, she knows Lorcan,
Hey, Chief.
yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing, Horace, while they're down there?
Attempting. What? I'm trying to contact.
Okay.
The,
And what do you
contact them.
do?
I am going to. I thought I had message, but I don't. I have illusionary script, but that's not gonna do anything. I guess I'll call out to him in like a normal voice. I'll say, hey, should I say the name?
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Hey, I'm not shy. I have a question for you.
You wait. You wait some more, and you're pretty sure it hasn't worked. And you're just sort of like sitting around. You're like, oh, this fucking sucks. But classically, it likes to keep you waiting, as you can feel the wind sort of warping around you, the still air of the room, slightly cracked window, begin to, as you can hear the noises downstairs of your friends yelling and shit because they're fucking. It's
you
just
could hear
It's just Bresh and
Bresh.
Hera
You could hear Bresh and Hera just fucking shouting like,
fucking going
"Oh,
on.
Lord, it's still
Cackling.
alive!"
Oh, yeah.
And you can hear it begin to slow down and deepen in pitch as you can begin to
Oh,
hear
God.
the steady ticking of a clock.
Units, units, units.
No.
As
Shush.
time begins to slow, and it's almost like if your FOV increases a lot in a video game, it starts to like zoom aggressively, and then you close your eyes rapidly and open them back up, and you are in the room. His room.
I look around. Do I see him?
Yeah.
Oh,
He is sitting in a chair across from you, the same chair that he talked to you in that first day.
I'm gonna walk up
All
to
right.
him.
He goes, "No need, Horace. Sit down, please." And he's got a large smile on his face as he's sitting there, twirling a pocket watch in his left hand.
I sit down. I revert back to my base. Wait, no, what? No, I shouldn't, or else my clothes will fall off.
No, they'll stay with you.
No, I revert back. More comfortable one. And I ask him, what should I kill would it be okay if I kill the arena man? Well,
No.
what-
Well, you know I'm not some kind of divine question booth.
Oh, it's not just that. It was,
No,
mate.
but do whatever you think is most interesting, really. Horace, you know you're my favorite character in this grandiose play of ours. If you really want to take this in that direction, I will be supporting it, no matter what.
oh,
You did good on the
main.
mace, too. It is quite the object. I see it's bound itself to your friend.
Oh, wait, bound? Is that why you're still weird about it?
No. Do you think that just happens to people?
I don't know. Just met him. Just hired him. Turned out to be royalty. That's surprising. But alright. I just want to make sure it didn't mess with anything. Also, the mace, as long as it doesn't, just to clarify, it wouldn't, as long as it doesn't reach there, it's fine, right?
Oh, it's fine if it goes to San Hermanos. I simply do not want it in the hands of the crime group. It would not be anywhere near as interesting if they got a hold of it.
Okay, so it's fine if
But
I...
with it in your hands, you
Oh, wait.
wield a power. Well, I suppose that Charles fellow does. He wields a power he has no clue how to understand. Do you know what they are, Charles? Or Horace?
do you know what is?
The mace. Do you know what they are?
I don't think I do.
The smile on his face gets bigger. Proportionally, it's wrong. It shouldn't get this big normally. Like, his mouth is not that large. It stretches to farther than it should. Then his mouth closes again. That's wonderful. It makes it all the more interesting. You should find someone. Someone that can help you. You won't be able to leave town. Not without dying. What?
Oh, see, that strong?
I mean, not without fighting for your life. If you do leave town, of course, I'm sure you could manage a way out. I think the closest person who would have any clue what this is would be in West Hill. You know
Oh.
where West Hill is, don't you?
I believe so, yeah.
Wonderful. That would be the closest. I'm sure there are other. But really, it's up to you. I am very curious as to where this is going to go. Keep an eye on that horse fellow, will you? You wouldn't want to let it go to his head. And the smile, again, gets larger until it's almost all you can see. It's all you can focus on as everything else blurs out as his face, as it contorts and changes and warps into the door in front of you. And the rest of the walls and the floor all warp and change and shift back into the original form of the room you were in.
Oh, all right, cool.
And then you guys
Wow.
will be walking up the staircase.
I walk out and look for Charles and
Yeah. As soon as you turn right, they are up there walking up the stairs, and Bresh is sort of he looks a little bit flushed as he's like, "Can you believe you need the Lorca?" All that stuff.
All right, oh wait, I'm still in my base form.
Yeah.
I scramble into the corner.
All right.
And change.
Okay. Yeah. You're in your room. You change back, and then you walk back out. I probably didn't notice. And yeah, you can talk to him now. They're walking up the stairs.
Hey Charles.
Oh, hey.
Fuck. What was the place you just said?
What were you doing in there?
West
Jerking
Hill.
your man?
West Hill. We should
Fucking
head
write
over.
it down, bro. Holy, just write it down. Jesus.
All right.
Like if you're gonna forget every name 10 seconds after I say it, then just write it down somewhere.
That's
Yeah,
what I
that's
do,
literally-
bro.
Do you know? We should head towards West Hill. Someone there might be able to tell us where the mace is.
Head towards what?
West Hill.
West Hill?
West Hill?
Yeah,
Yeah.
West Hill.
Oh.
Calvin, I mean Charles knows where West Hill is. Because
Yeah, I
it's
was just
Darlan's capital. Pretty important place.
Yeah.
Apparently, that mace is quite important, I guess, and powerful. I don't know. So it seems like.
I have some encounter with it.
No.
Calvin,
You can?
by the way, I don't know if you know, but you have to like attune to the mace to actually know what it does. I just
Well,
wanted to point that
can I
out
do
to
that?
you. Well, to attune, you have to spend a short rest doing it, or an hour. I think it's like actually 30 minutes, just uninterrupted, just like channeling with it. It's whatever you want, actually. You can, if you can find a way that you would connect to it that doesn't take 30 minutes to an hour, I can allow that too, because I think attuning for half an hour is really weird. So it's just whatever you want. But if you like want to actively try to see what it does, then you would have to attune to it. Yeah.
Oh, like I'm probably gonna do that before I go to sleep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Maybe give it a few swings on an old breast. I'm sure you can handle
Tell
Bro,
ya.
you want to do a little test run?
That's
You're
gonna
hard to hit.
be that's gonna be one of the last few swings you make with your arms because they're coming off if you fucking do that.
I think you'll just die. I think you'll get obliterated. Oh.
Oh, I can't wait. Anyway.
I mean, if you're trying to one up Charles, he's the one with the mace. Not you.
So I think it's bound to you as well. I think bound to your soul is what I'm getting at. But it seems
What would ever make you assume that?
He says actually, I should probably
Let's
point that
go to-
out. Yeah, the eyes are a brighter red now, and like he like has the hand like firmly gripping the handle at all times.
it's bound to you. I don't know if you've noticed, but like there's a bit of a change. You won't let go of it, and your eyes are a bit red. Yeah, it's
Wait, what? Did I pop a blood vessel? Wait, do I know what that is?
Yeah, you're pretty sure.
no, I mean, I don't think you did. but unless it's a medical thing with you, but it's been doing that for a while.
So I told
I have to look.
it was only
I don't know if it's
I
healthy.
still don't
for
know
you,
what you're talking about.
You've got a hand mirror. You've got a hand mirror, probably.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got to check out my drip once so often. Once every hour.
Yeah, you got one.
All right, I'll whip out my hand mirror. Um,
So it's very small. It's literally just used for like looking
And
at
I-
your face.
look at the
Yeah,
mirror.
oh, your eyes are red. Everywhere that there would be coloration, or I guess black in your case, is now a dark red. It's not like the maroon color it was originally. At this point, it's progressed further towards a red.
All right, all right. So that's very odd.
Yeah, I don't know if it's healthy for you. I would guess not, but
Yeah, how about
Whatever you wanna do.
maybe tomorrow after a good rest, maybe I could take a look at it, see if anything's gone all wibbly wobbly
if you're
inside
gonna
your
take a
old
look
noggin.
at it, if you're gonna take a look at it, it's probably better sooner than later. Seems like it's getting worse over time.
I mean, I feel a lot better than when I first got.
Yeah, you feel fucking great, man. The thought of killing something with this mace has been in your mind, and that makes you happy.
Any weird
of
thoughts
the
you've been
Disney
having?
princess movies, but like if they were converted.
Well, I've been excited to use the mace. After all, it is quite the beautiful weapon,
It does look very cool.
Like ran a criminal empire.
and using it sounds pretty awesome. Is with the lack of better words to describe it.
Oh,
crime
yeah.
syndicate, and he
Well,
wanted to take
whatever you
her as
choose to do.
war prize 'cause whoever got her, like,
Actually, doesn't matter if
owned
the
the
mace
day.
gets a
But anyways, at the
Son
end of the
Mali.
film, she was like,
Sane Malos.
Sonny Malice in
Sonny Malice.
so many times.
How do you guys not know this stuff?
at the
You're
end of
literally
it,
from there. He's literally from there. Christ sakes. Okay.
Look, all right. If the mace is going to Sane Malos, I'm going to Sane Malos. As far as I'm concerned,
I don't think we should bring it to San Malos.
then we're not going to bring it to Sane Malos.
I think we should again, as long as it's with
You guys wanna
Charles, I
be
think it's
recognized
fine, and
for
as long as it's not with the we
my
stole
iPad.
it from the other
Oh,
people. We might as
fair
well just keep it away from them. Again, my thought is still bring it to Konya
I
because
mean,
that's where we
we
have
could
the
always go to
strongest
Konya.
base. Because I'm not bringing that to Gaelish.
We're very safe there, and there are a lot of people that we could ask about it, like the court wizard and court
Oh, you
mage.
got a wizard, eh? Ah, that'd be quite useful.
Or wait, Keith, do I know about that? As Charles,
Well,
Don't know what
the mage.
Sylvester.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, you've got a court wizard. You've seen her once or
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah. We could always ask
Come
them
in
about it.
very often.
And if not that, then my father is quite a smart man. I'm sure he could figure it out.
All right. So, but now the main issue is, I think. Okay, I think if we make it seem like Blight is. Hold on. Okay, let us go behind closed doors again, real quick. So
Okay, guys, let's vent.
You mind us scooting in, Horace? We're gonna scoot into your room again.
Yeah, you guys got a room you got a small room key labeled 19 and Horace is 16.
Okay.
So you're just a couple rooms down.
Okay. Cool.
You know, you remove the one and then on both of the
Yeah.
numbers, and then you put them together in an order of
Please,
6 to
please. Oh God, Calvin.
9.
All right.
Well,
So we're going into. I'm gonna invade Horace's room again, with Charles in tow.
Mm.
All right.
Also, Horace, something was worth noting. While you were gone, they said we should. Bresh said I still think we should go to Konya, and we'd be safe there. There's a court wizard. That's just basically what they talked about.
Court wizard could help us figure out what this mace is. Not only that, but we have the strongest base of, I guess, safety there. Because I'm sure as shit not bringing it to Gaelish.
while I was away, I thought of one way we could avoid more casualties and distract, you could say, the man Blue, Brendan.
Well, lay it
He
on
has
us,
to
lad.
ship. He has to ship all that expensive stuff over there. He has to take care of that boat. So any unfortunate accidents to start on there, like a fire or sinking, he would probably take his attention.
You don't know a boat that he has. You were in a warehouse.
Was that a warehouse? Oh, we could burn.
It was a
I thought it was
warehouse.
on a boat for some reason.
No.
We could cause commotion in his warehouse, and that'd be sure to get his attention.
Okay, and
No,
what do
they
we get out of
didn't.
that? Ew,
Well,
these
what do you
people
plan to
that were
do?
going to do a job for me just burned down my warehouse. They're dicks. Time to kill them.
Yes, but if we escape while he's trying to deal with the fire, he won't really have that much time to deal with us.
Also, what? Oh, no.
So you think we just bypass the whole blight thing, and we just stage our escape? Because I'm thinking that we try and do the blight thing to make it seem like blight's dead, so that the guy isn't watching the docks for us anymore because he believes the job's done. So we won't have to worry about that. But
at the same time, why would
that
he
would save
let
us
us
the
go?
effort. Well, he would let
could
us
just
go
have
because he assumes the job's done, and so it's like, all right, lads, you killed the guy, you're free to go.
What I'm saying is, we kill him, and then he kills us anyways. He just got us, or accuses us, and we get in trouble with the town, and then we, he has 2 less problems to deal with.
Oh, you know what? That is an
He is-
actually very good point.
He has nothing guaranteed his word. When we do something very illegal, killing an influential person, he could just, report us.
Okay, first off, it would be kidnapping, but secondly, you do have a good point. We'll probably avoid all the tangles if we just get out of here and stage an escape.
Although if we do try to escape, we will be risking our lives to,
We're risking our lives stealing that fucking mace for your fucking whatever.
Well, it just couldn't fall into the hands of those criminals.
Yeah,
It's
fair.
a very powerful artifact, you see.
I think that's noble enough. All right.
Yeah, noble.
Tell you what, we got 7 days. We spent 7 days grabbing resources, maybe getting an idea, thinking about getting a ship that's loyal, or at least that is maybe piloted by Kunian crew that can figure out our aims. I was thinking of maybe over the next week, while people and foreigners are coming in, we try and find people from Konya, figure out what ships they're taking, because maybe the criminal man Brandon owns the docks, but he probably doesn't own all the ships, especially the foreign ships that are coming. We charter one of the foreign ships that has no allegiance to Brandon, and then there you go.
Yeah, but if he has powerful political allies, he can apply political pressure.
Well, yes, but my point is that he won't know that he needs to do that until we're already long gone. And by then, we basically just have to make sure that our ship doesn't get taken down by pirates or whatever.
How do you know he already hasn't done it?
What are you talking about?
Or he will. I mean, he could be preparing for that situation as well. By already applying, telling everyone to watch out for us.
Well, yeah, that's what you said your warehouse distraction would be for. Is warehouse would be all screwy Louis. He'd be like, "Aye, our warehouse is being hit
Worth
by those
noting-
fuckers that stole from us," and then bada bing, bada
Just
boom.
gonna point out real quick. there's like a land border. You can walk away, like through the woods or something. I don't know why the ship is like the only way out.
Yeah, I don't know why you keep bringing
Like-
up the ship.
I'm
Well,
sorry. Just
mainly
go ahead.
it's-
I didn't know if it was like you being dumb or like your character
Well,
being.
I actually
don't-
thought
I don't-
about this. Is
Okay, so go
even
ahead.
though I
Go ahead.
don't
Just in
particularly
character.
like
In character. Whatever.
even though I don't particularly like ships, the thing is, land borders mean that even though we could be in a forest, there's 360 angles that an enemy can come from, and we have no idea how many people are there. With a ship, you know that it's you and your crew, and you'll be able to see any other ship coming from miles away. And even though
Yes,
you're a little
but-
bit isolated, it might be a little safer to avoid an ambush or being tracked down, because generally ships are also faster.
But on land, if we burn down their warehouse and make a break for it, he can only allocate so many troops at once.
You know what? That's a good point. Okay, so we know the warehouse is owned by criminals, right? And we know that the docks are being watched. So let's say we mess with the warehouse and a ship
Well,
leaves port. He would
we don't
think
know.
that we're on the ship, right?
We don't know if they're watching the ports.
Well, let's assume so, because he gave you 7 days to do the job, and he's probably making sure you
Yeah.
don't skip town on him, right?
Right.
Alright, check it out. Warehouse ends up shit goes down in some way. He thinks, oh Christ, they're making a break for it. We're watching the boat. Boat leaves the docks. He thinks, oi, those 3 fuckers are on the boat. We gotta go after them. We are not on the boat. The boat is a decoy. We ship up, leave Aralon, and just make a land border of the Konya. I get us a coach. I can drive us up there. I got land vehicle proficiency. I got my wagoner's license.
Your Wagoneer's license. Impressive.
So we go over the next week. We can't do this all at once. Over the next week, we get a
How
little
do
bit
you
of provision.
procure
We
a
set
boat,
up the
though?
coach. We set up the ship. We get our decoy done. And then on the, let's say, 5th day, we dip.
What I
That could
will-
work.
don't know how big this guy is.
Thick enough. Well, even if he has connections or people to track us down, that's going to be a week's problem off, because we're going to end up being long gone by the time he figures out we duped him. And even then, he doesn't know exactly where we're going. You never told him your last name, did you, Charles Chungus?
No,
Then he doesn't know where we're going.
I don't think he knows that I exist.
Well, he knows.
I,
He definitely knows that we exist. I mean, you were sitting next to me, and I am not exactly an inconspicuous individual.
Fair.
So that's my proposal. On the 5th day from today, we maybe get someone to torch his warehouse, or maybe we set up something ahead of time.
I think we should go to West Hill, though. Konya, I don't really see that. I mean, yes, we
Konya is a lot
escaped,
farther.
and we'd have to probably use the sea to get there. If we tried walking to Konya, that's an issue.
Well, that's what we're trying to do, because he made a good point. They're probably watching the ships, and it's going to be hard to do.
We could walk to West Hill.
Where? How
get
far
over
is
there.
West Hill? Is it
It's,
in Arlon?
It's, I think, across. It's in a different country, but it's
No,
on the
West
same
Hill's
continent.
Arlon's capital.
It's Arlon's capital?
It's Arlon's capital.
Okay,
wait.
oh.
So,
Oh, thank
like,
you. Hold on.
worth pointing out,
Starport is there.
This is the entirety of southeast Arlon. Like right outside of where that border is on the left, like
Yeah.
maybe slightly more map, and then the south of that river is where West Hill is. It is not very far from here. I guess Bresh wouldn't know that,
I
but
would not at all. I know
Horace would
generally
probably
that
know,
like the
and-
capital is that's the name of like a big city in this continent, but I more know about Konya, Scotty, and then like the people near my home continent, like maybe a room and stuff like that. I don't know shit about like Aurelon and Seville and whatnot.
Why
Let
is
me
it
just
not
get a.
loading properly? Anyways,
We get over to West Hill and problem solved. Not really, but I think we should either complete this mission and then kill him, or you know, we kill him, leave, but there's no guarantee. How do we know he's a man of his word?
I'd say we make a break for it. I say we torch the warehouse, set off a decoy ship, and make a break for the forest, and then we can use the forest cover until we get up north to the Oxlet Channel, and go from there.
We could also get some help from the Chungus family if we can contact them.
Okay, great. Can you contact them from fucking thousands of miles away?
I don't know if you can. There's different. Can you? Chungus? Miss Chungus?
Would
Yeah,
know
you
any
have
path
some
to
fancy
it.
mind powers to send a magic message that'll get to them within 7 days and back.
Yes, they're magic like that around the world.
Do you have that? Do you
yeah.
think
So
we
you
can?
guys
know.
are really like
We're
you
like
guys
here.
are like here on the map. You guys are real far from Konya, and real far from, I mean, the capital of Konya, Vinmont.
Hey, that's where I live. It's the P and Peoples. Over there. Okay, sorry.
For some reason, 0 maps are loading for me, and that makes me really mad.
It's kind of sad.
I'm swapping my start port
Alright,
because this one
so
the least load time.
let's see. I'd say in that case, West Hill's probably our best bet. We can't send advance word to Konya. It's not tenable. I can concede that we can go to West Hill.
All right. Now we just we have to gather supplies.
We could
You
probably
guys
take.
gather supplies
Yeah,
while
we'll probably
I
have to take maybe 10, 20 days of food. I think I'm pretty comfortable in the wilderness. I don't know about you all, but I'm pretty great at making sure that I can survive out there until we get to West Hill.
Mm,
We're gonna be in the wilderness as little as possible.
you know what we could do? Is there government? We find some government officials in this place, and we use the Chungus seal and tell them we want to go to the capital.
And then we get a target painted on our backs.
A target, either way, we will have.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, criminal people, Brandon, he thinks, you're a bunch of miscreants that stole from me. One of those miscreants is the King of Konya's nephew.
Who's
He's gonna get kidnapped and ransomed.
do they?
Yeah, I said that.
If they ransom them, and that's just painting a target on their organization.
You did.
And I mean, it's
Often-
different if they move around, but if they are a criminal organization that operates here,
Foreign.
that means there's going to be a lot of trouble.
They say they already work for someone higher up. This could be a diplomatic incident in the making. I also don't trust the.
Start a war.
Also, there's no understanding that the people who work in the government in this area aren't in the pockets of the Brandon's organization.
But if we can back them into a political corner,
There's no way. They're
start,
criminals.
yeah,
What
criminals.
are they gonna do? Prosecute them? They probably have their pockets in every mayor and magistrate.
I'm
You never know.
saying if they piss off the Chungus family, then Chungus family is going to want to do something about it. Even if they pay the ransom, get them back, that means the criminal organization is as good as dead, or at least going to get attacked by them.
Why would
So
I'm sorry.
That's a bad plan for us.
I agree. I'd rather not endanger. Well, I'd rather not endanger my new friend Charles in the first place. I'd rather
Putting a
make sure
pin
we
on
get
my
out of
head.
here safely.
Putting a pin on my head whenever I have an artifact, and is not the greatest thing I want.
He is also
But-
carrying a very valuable item. And even if
If
people don't
you-
work for Brendan's gang, there's other people who'd be really great, really hankering to get a chance at a member of the Conian royalty. I'd rather not endanger this man by doing
If
that.
he does it to the public and announces that he's here, then word will make its way back to Konya.
Yeah, in like 7 days.
More than that. By the time word gets there and they find out that some mook killed his nephew, we get one dead nephew and a king who's finding out 3 weeks after the fact.
That's a good point. There's no guarantee they won't kill him.
I think it's immoral anyway. I'm not standing for it. I think we can go to Westfell, bring the Charles and his weapon, his new best friend, the mace, with us, and then go from there. And we can use a ship on the docks and the warehouse doing something as a distraction to make our break for it by riding a coach or some other fast means of transportation.
Sounds like a plan.
Great. I'm glad you're part of it because you're probably going to be paying for the house.
Can either of you at least contribute some?
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to be paying for food, supplies, things that I know we'll need on the road.
I have some gold.
But
Uh-huh.
the main expense is
Alright.
probably going to be buying an actual wagon and horse.
All right.
How about we sleep on it, gang?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get some sleep.
Sounds good. I'm a wee bit knackered. I'm going to
Alright.
leave Horace's room. Going to
Alright.
clunk my way to my own room. Gonna
Mm.
take off my shoes that my older sister gave me. Gonna place down my shield, put all my my pack away, etc.
Yeah, getting ready for
Yeah,
ready,
yeah.
ready for
And
bed.
while he's
Gonna-
doing this, I'm looking at my massive mace drooling.
What are you gonna do to try to attune to it once you get to your room?
Well, I'm gonna start. What should I do?
You
What?
get a feeling because it can't really convey like full thoughts, but you get a feeling. You need to draw blood, and
Am
you
I
can
a
interpret that
vampire?
however
This is Twilight.
you can interpret that however you will. But there needs to it's something about it. It's the way that the red gem is sort of dull makes you the
Sad.
blood needs to be drawn here. We need to do a little bleeding.
I look back at Brez. I said, no, that accent is too lovable to kill.
Are you in my room? What?
No, you have your own room.
Yeah, I have my own room, dude.
Yeah,
Oh, I
you,
thought. Oh,
you have
no.
your own room. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to my room. I'm gonna fucking sleep.
All right. Now, I'm gonna walk out of my room and go outside.
Okay. It's dark.
Anyone around?
Yeah, there are probably people on the dock still. Less now, but there are probably people. It's probably around 10 now. You can see the moon is getting very high in the sky.
Go back inside and go into my room because there's no like loser going about that I can beat up for any reason.
All right. So you go back into your room, just to what out
Wait,
Sally.
anyone in the lobby?
No, Hera's at the counter, and she is just cleaning a glass.
Yeah, she also has the accent, so that's not gonna
Yeah.
do. Wait, Horace. I go back in my room, and I'm gonna start freaking out a little bit and thinking about how I could draw blood.
You're freaking out a little bit about it. What is freaking out a little bit really entail, Combo One?
How you can draw blood with a red crayon.
Right.
I'm proud of that one.
That's me laughing.
Oh, I don't like that. I'm not gonna tell any more jokes if
I don't
that's how
like
you
that laugh.
laugh.
All right, and I was like, wait a minute, I have blood.
Yeah.
Let me slip my index finger on it.
Okay.
See how it feels.
The metal parts of the mace are extremely sharp, and you
Yeah.
can just set your finger on it and then move it slightly, and you can feel the cut as you begin to bleed a little bit. It doesn't really hurt too much right now, since it's just pressing against the skin, but if you were to actually
Brez,
like drag it across, you could probably cut your fingers pretty easily.
Brez walks in. Hey, I got some lemonade. Man, no, it spills
What are you
onto me. I die. All right.
There you go.
Do I feel satisfied?
I mean, you haven't. I mean, you said like you wanted to test it. You haven't actually done anything.
All right. Become. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. All right. Draw more of my blood or go show someone outside what for?
Well, I mean, like you said, you were just testing it. You didn't like. I didn't think that you actually cut yourself.
I mean, if I'm based on what this mace has done to me before, I assume the feeling's really intense.
I mean, you like as soon as the thought crossed your mind that you could cut yourself, you just want to take it across your palm, just right across. Not like over the veins, just enough to bleed.
Yeah, I'll do that because
Alright.
thinking about how there was like no one outside, get a little sad and do it.
You'll take two damage
Oh my
as
gosh.
you bleed quite a bit onto the mace. Your blood coats the head of this mace with blades. The blades getting red with this dark red, almost bluish blood of yours.
So it's like
As
a little bit of a
despite
deeper red.
you feel invigorated as you hold the mace up, and then shake off the head a bit as your blood just sort of like splats onto the ground. Not a lot of it. Surprisingly enough, so a lot less flung off than you expected. It seems like the mace it's now like glowing almost. The gem on the top is bright, and the insides of the blades are vibrant. As you look at the mace, and it
I
seems
assume
like
this
you've got.
outshines my hurt.
What do you say?
I assume this outshines my hurt, so I don't really care.
Oh, absolutely. You don't feel it. It's like adrenaline. You do not feel anything.
All right. So, do I want to do it more?
Do you want to do? No, no. I mean, this feels good. It feels like you've done it.
Oh. But do I want to maintain my high?
No, no. You
Dang.
feel satisfied.
Alright.
You can't just keep stabbing yourself.
I mean, if
All
you
right.
want, you can, I guess, but you know.
I mean, with all this confidence, I want to go talk to the halfling girl.
Flirt with a Scotty halfling girl.
Ruga?
You're
So I
gonna
assume
blood dripping down
it-
you, and you're just gonna.
I put my my bleeding palm on the counter. Hey, girl, how's it going?
Please tell me this actually isn't something you're doing.
No. If I wanted to do that, I would have a much more fun time at the brothel. But it was ruined by the fact of looking at my money go down. Anyways, I assume I'm not tired because I'm invigorated.
I mean, you're still like drowsy, but the mace is, it feels good. It wears off very quickly, but
Oh. Oh. Right. To go talk to the Scotty girl or not?
Do it. Do
Gotta
it. Do it.
decide.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
you're
Do it.
still sleepy.
What would Charles do? Hmm. This might or might not affect Charles' decision. Is she like fancy at all?
I mean,
Like have nice clothes?
she's got like a fine little like green dress, that has sort of just more like darker, slightly more drab colors of like greens and a little bit of brown, with like the laces. It seems to be just sort of a comfortable dress that she wears. It's not anything particularly fancy. It's just sort of like, yeah, it's all right.
So it's poor person clothes, is what you're telling me.
Jesus.
No.
Alright. With this invigoration, I'm gonna go night night.
All right. And right before you fall asleep, as you're fading away from conscience, you can hear a voice. And it says, "It's been so long." As you
It's
fade
been
away.
so
Shut up.
Just shut down immediately. Jesus.
Anyways, long rest. Morning. Ah.
Since I've seen my son, I'm terrified.
Stop.
Delvin, keep going, keep going.
It's been a while since I've listened to it. I don't remember the rest.
All right. The night passes without incident, as it seems that everything is relatively quiet.
Did I have the nightmare again?
Finders.
What did you say, Keith?
No, you didn't.
All
Awesome.
right. So, I assume after long rest, I may prepare spells because I would very
Absolutely.
much like to.
Me too.
I cast my cantrip over, make a lightning, thunder, boom. My voice super loud, slamming,
I think
open
your
and
voice
closing
being
the
so
door.
loud is gonna be great. You can. I would say you could probably do things that aren't listed, depending on what they are.
Oh, okay.
So like if there's any like minor things, I might be able to make a case for them.
Like instead of my voice booming, I my 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 snapping does. And I make a groovy and I while I sing something. And you can't even hear my voice over me snapping. Holy balls.
Do you changeling? Wait, no, they do sleep.
Yeah, changeling sleep.
I
Um,
think of something.
can I? Do I know what the guy looks like? Brendan.
I mean, you got a pretty good look at him. You're a little
He has an
scared.
eye patch, right?
Yeah, he has an eye patch.
That wouldn't work. What's a good? In the morning. Is it morning?
Yeah.
Oh, what to do? I'm gonna go around town and kind of go down the docks and just take a look around, see who's suspicious, try to figure out what's going on, investigate the docks, see where his men are.
Extremely vague. Anyone
Sorry,
could have
I'm
connections to Brendan.
I'm looking for people who are just on watch, who look like they're watching, I guess,
Okay.
or like patrolling. Just people that look like they are trying to look out for something, as in look out for us. That's very
mean,
big.
I guess. Perception.
You look around for any events or any.
I'm looking for any sussy individuals.
Oh god.
No. Everyone looks like they are living their lives on the docks. There are quite a few trade stalls here. A lot of people selling fish and other fishing supplies. It smells pretty bad. But as you're walking around the docks, actually, you do, with your perception, see a lot of strange people. People that don't look like they're from around here. You see you see a couple of dogmen in strange clothes and armor. You see the one fucking big ass ship down near the bottom of the dock. It's fucking huge. It looks like a straight up fucking war galley. This motherfucker's big. It's real big. And there are like a lot of people on it. They look to have all sorts of strange clothing. It's not really common around here. And you see a skull and crossbones on their flag post. It's not exactly a normal skull and crossbones. The skull is shaped differently, and the bones have a sword hilt on the end of each of them. For some reason,
Sword.
weirdly enough.
I get what you're saying.
And that's pretty wacky. But you see a lot of people from all different places. All these boats have all sorts of different flags on them. Like you see the Arlonian flag, which is, I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. I can post it. Kind of thing. Actually, I should probably just fucking flag. So this is.
Let me use the bathroom real quick.
Alright.
I'll just use what I did in the morning as what I'm doing. Just like looking around, mapping out the town more.
Did you make it?
Would I make these? Yeah.
Oh,
Bresh, you after preparing all of your spells, what do you think you'd be doing after that?
Honestly, oh god, I'm kind of starving. I wake up and I'm thinking, I need myself some brekkie. Gonna make myself some
Oh,
rashers and bacon. You know what I mean?
well, Hera absolutely has breakfast.
Oh,
She has
fuck yeah.
so much food, and it's all homemade,
Oh, hell yeah.
and it tastes amazing. It reminds you a lot of home. She gives you a special little um, meal, which is I don't really know if
Like
there's anything special.
rasher bacon, potato pancakes, nice glass of milk, all that
Stuff
kind of good stuff.
that reminds you of home.
Yeah.
Um, and maybe like while you're eating it, like at the bar, she'll like talk with you and stuff.
Yeah, excellent. I'm gonna have some breakfast. So do I wake up after, before Horace? Like, do I see him come down through the main lobby?
I mean, I mean, I don't know, because you had to prepare your spell, so you probably wouldn't have
Okay,
seen him.
I'll be later then. All right, in that case, I'm gonna just wait for Charles.
All right.
Yeah, you see, I think that would be cool how I made Charles' sleeping schedule work. Is he always be sure to wake up at a certain time, but he's really slow to wake up because
So he's like his
it's
eye,
strict.
so like his eyes are
Like
open at 6, but he leaves the bed at 8.
no. He gets up because he was like, hey, you need to wake up at a certain time. But whenever he woke up, he didn't have much to do because he's a royal. So he just wakes up really slowly, but is very strict on himself about waking up at a certain time and getting out of bed.
I see.
All
I
right.
see.
So you wake up at 7 o'clock. You're out of bed at 7 o'clock sharp.
Oh yeah, but I'm like practically falling over the railing while trying to get down.
I mean, yeah, there is no railing on the stairs, but you're scrambling out. You're fitting on your boot while hopping down the stairs. Yeah, no,
No, Charles respects himself more than that.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, he's gonna be fully clothed.
I'm sitting at table. My armor is not on, so I am just wearing. I'm still wearing my little bandana, but my pack is not on. So I'm just wearing hand woven, mostly wool clothing. But I have nice. It's dyed very simply. Also like a green shirt, just simple, sort of like beige pants.
The
But my
wool is
shoes are nice.
it's a little hot. It's a little hot here.
Yeah, it's a little hot, but you know what? It's fine.
During the middle of the day, it was like you had to like consider not wearing it because it's near the south. It's relatively close to the desert.
I've
It
got
is
a
in the
hemp
south.
shirt that I can wear if it's too hot.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
and when in doubt, I can maybe see if I can get some stuff to work on while I'm camping. And speaking of working on, what I'm doing while
Well,
I'm
anything's hot for you. You're from Galish.
yeah, that's true.
Specifically like
While
specifically
I'm waiting
southeastern
for
Galish.
Charles, he sees me. I'm gonna be at my table. My food is basically like almost eaten. Like I was fucking starving, and I'm gonna be sort of fiddling around with um like a tennis ball sized pewter cauldron. It's like a tiny little cauldron the size like like a tennis ball, and simple like tin and pewter sort of color, has little engravings on it. And so I'm just flipping around between my hands, muttering to myself. This is my holy symbol to the Dogda, and I'm just talking to myself as if I was talking to the Dogda, but I know that he can't really hear me unless I like really shout at him. So I'm just muttering to myself, thinking about what my path is, what I'm supposed to do, like just trying to suss out what the right thing to do is.
Sauce.
Mogus.
So that's just what I'm doing. As Charles,
That's the word.
cooms downstairs.
I'm back now.
Alright.
So
And of course, I have a seat open for Charles because he's my guy. He's my guy. He's my boy.
what to gather? Well, can I gather supplies like camping stuff you'd need like for forest and like lighter like flint and what else do you need for escaping? Probably stuff that light on fire, so like oil, flammable stuff to like burn down the warehouse.
If you want to look for specifically oil, you can.
All right, yeah.
I'm
Dude,
like
just
90%
look under Brush's armpits right now. You'll find plenty of it.
disgusting.
He's fucking sweating.
How much does oil cost?
I'm looking. I'm gonna find a flask of oil.
Would it be on like PHB prices or?
Maybe.
I see.
Oil flask, 1 silver piece, weighs 1 pound.
So then buy 6 pounds of oil with 6 silver pieces.
Yeah, you could buy 6 pounds of oil. Theoretically.
Is that what?
That's a good bit of oil, dude.
That's a good. That's
Not enough to burn down a
light
warehouse,
on. I mean, that's enough to
but-
light. That's enough to burn some more flammable objects, and potentially start a full fire. It's a good amount, though.
I buy 6 pounds of oil.
All right, so you can use your 6 silver pieces.
6 silver pieces that I stole.
What? Oh no. You got them from the corpse. That's right. Well, potential corpse.
No,
not
corpse,
anymore. He
not
was alive.
corpse. He's
I
not.
wonder what he
not
thought.
anymore.
I wonder if the warehouse is totally okay.
Well, you buy the oil. You can find a guy who's selling fish oil out on the docks, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll give it by the pound. I give you a flask for a silver piece."
Wow, there's not even any snake oil. I'm disappointed.
And then you can snatch those up, pay him the 6 silver pieces, and be on your day. Now, if only Charles was here, but he's not.
Yeah.
What
Well, I
did it
will
cost
say-
I have to?
Yeah. I will say after I'm done, with Charles, I do want to wait for Charles to get here because I do have something I want to talk to him about like the Mason stuff. But we can wait maybe until next session. We've been playing for a good 4 hours ish.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Yeah. All right. That was
It's not
good.
bad, man,
I'm
you know.
That was
excited.
fun. There's a lot of directions this can take.
Yeah, man.
Wonder what we'll
Sandbox,
do.
baby.
Wonder what we'll do.
I
I
wonder.
kind of want to. What do I do?
All right. Well, this has been a good time. On Quest for the Kingslayer is what we're gonna. That's the official name of the campaign?
That's
Quest for
the
the
name of the
Kingslayer.
campaign, yeah.